welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Desiree, mom of 3, and the owner and maker behind The Handmade Mom. So this week we are going to a market, and I'm really excited about this one for a few reasons. One, it is my last official market scheduled for right now. I did apply to one more for May, but we'll see if that one goes through or not. But otherwise, this is the last official one that is scheduled, which is kind of nice because then it gives me a little bit of a break. And with the on-site engraving stuff going and all of that, like, that's been picking up, so it gives me time to work on some things for that. But I'm also really excited for this event because it is a pre-fiesta event. So here in the San Antonio, Texas area, we every year have a big party, essentially, called Fiesta. There's all kinds of different events that happen. It's like 11 days or something like that. But there's all kinds of different events happening all around the city. There are these medals that are exchanged and people go like crazy for these. We have Fiesta King and Queen, like there's a whole parade and like all kinds of things, right? So it's like a giant party basically. And so this is not a fiesta specific event yet. It is a pre-fiesta event. So fiesta doesn't actually start for a couple of days, but this is kind of gearing people up for that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've never done any type of like fiesta related event or fiesta connected event. So we'll see how it goes, but I've heard really good things about this event, and the company that is hosting the vendors for this event is the same company that hosted the vendors for Coffee Fest. So that went really well, which if you did not see that vlog, then I will link it for you guys. But yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm like fidgeting a lot and talking fast and just all over the place, but I'm actually really nervous. Like, I'm really nervous. I'm just gonna get there a little bit early to go unload and give myself a couple of hours to unload and do all of that and get set up. So I am solo for this one, but I have warned my husband that like if it gets crazy and I can't keep up or whatever, then I'm gonna send him a text and say SOS help. I feel like I'm like rambling and talking really fast, but again, I'm just nervous, and I tend to talk a lot more when I'm nervous, so sorry. Let's head on over and figure out where to park and how to get our stuff over there and all that wonderfulness. Okay. My nerves are through the roof right now. I just parked. The event is down the street over there, that way. It is huge. It is much bigger than I was expecting. It's like gated off, and yeah, much bigger than I was expecting it to be. So I'm parked, and it's just like on the other side of this building, but I do have to go on the other side of this building and then cross the street. I'm so nervous. This is so much bigger than I thought. Like, I'll show you guys when we get over there, but it's like they have like a whole entrance. Like I said, it's all gated off. There's all kinds of like banners and flags and stuff. I'm so nervous. Okay, I don't know if I should go try to find my spot first and then come back and like lug everything over there, or if I should try to take like a load with me now. I don't see anybody else over here doing that yet. Oh, okay, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, but I need to go. Hey y'all, so I ended up getting back in the car and we are actually gonna be going around. It's almost my unload time. So I should have gotten here earlier. For some reason, time is like flying by, which is always fun. I'm so nervous. Anyways, but let me show you guys really quickly while I'm waiting at this light, the fest area, and so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, hold on, never mind. Heading back to finish setting up on our spot. I'm tired and it's thundering. I'm like, great. We'll do more of an in-depth update in a minute, but I'm on a time crunch. Quick update. This morning was a little hectic for me because I had some issues with finding parking or getting in to be able to unload my stuff, and like it being barricaded and officers not letting me in and all of that stuff. So it was a thing, but we found our spot, we got set up obviously, and then it's been a little bit windy, so luckily the vendor across from me was so kind, and they saw me like being super nervous. I of course have weights, but they offered some extra tent stakes, and so I hammered those in, and those have been amazing. But then it just started raining, like I had to move, you can see there, I had to move the laser away, so it's actually right here, covered up, because it was raining and like coming in this direction. So, okay, sorry, my camera battery died, but yeah, so got a little bit crazy with the rain, but it seemed to calm down now. It's not raining anymore, so I think we're all good. But yeah, it is currently 4 o'clock, so we are halfway through the day, and it's been pretty steady. I've done quite a bit of jewelry personalization, so that's really, really great. And yeah, I'll show you guys the booth setup and the venue in a minute.
Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Dreaming every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either of us at this point to sleep alone. 'Cause I don't like ending my day
one.
Okay, I have no idea if you can hear me because there is a DJ who is
every single year. We're gonna make that
jamming.
happen. Make some noise,
But
Guayabera Fest.
sales have been really good. We are at the last hour now.
My name is
It's 7 o'clock, we end at 8, and things have been going good. We just got a big spurt. I have sold a lot of personalized jewelry, which is great. And yeah, that's been like our biggest seller today is the personalized jewelry. So super excited. We did have a couple of gusts of wind that took some things out. Broke my top frame and broke a couple other things, but nothing crazy. So that's the update. Okay, so Guayabera Fest was one that I really enjoyed. There was some stress definitely in the beginning, stress in the morning with like the time was just flying first off, and then two, when I got there and like seeing the size of the event, I don't know, in my head I guess I wasn't like expecting that, and then like not being able to get in. The park is like a square, so I went around and found where I was supposed to pull into, but there was an officer there that was not allowing anybody to go in. I even did tell them that I was a vendor and that I was instructed at this time to go in here so that way I could unload. They just weren't letting me in for some reason. So I was able to actually message the coordinator and like let them know what was going on, but then obviously I like had to wait, and I couldn't just sit there where I was because there was, you know, people driving around. By the time that I got back to like the entrance of where I was supposed to go into, it was now blocked the second time around. There was a big truck that had a trailer attached to it that was blocking that whole entranceway, so even if there was an officer there who was going to let me in, I couldn't get in anyways. And I don't know who the person was in the truck or where they were. At that point I was just frantic to just try to find my spot, because now I had to park away, unload, and then haul it all over by myself. And then to make matters worse, I was trying to drive around and find the spot that I originally parked in, and I could not find it for some reason. Like, I don't know if I was just turning on the wrong street or missing something, I don't know, but I could not find it. And so I was getting frustrated with that. Finally, after being on the phone and my poor husband getting yelled at because I was stressed out, I finally found the spot. I found the original spot that I was parked in, and so I was able to park there, and I got right at the edge where I was originally, so I was able to easily like go in and out of the parking lot. Because of all of that, I got to my booth space very late, and I still got everything done. I was behind again. Like, I did not get to get everything up and ready before I started making sales. Anyways, after all of that, we started setting up, and the stress continued a little bit because it was windy, and then it started thundering like mid setup. Then on top of that, we finally got set up and it started raining. Like, it did actually start raining. You guys saw I had to put away the laser because it was like, so the way I had my tables, the rain was coming in the direction of the laser table, so I obviously couldn't leave that there. At first it was like a little sprinkle, so I just covered it because I had an extra tablecloth, and that wasn't enough. It started actually like raining. Yeah, stressful times. Otherwise, everything was good. My mother-in-law did end up coming to help me shortly after setup, because I again called my husband frantic, and I am so grateful because it really helped out a lot. It sounds very stressful. It sounds like a very chaotic day, and there were moments that were chaotic. I promise it wasn't like that crazy of a day, I feel like. I don't know. But yeah, and then later on my mom came, and so both of them were helping me. We had a lot of fun, and I was jamming. I absolutely loved all of the music they were playing. It was jamming from like the minute that it started to the very last minute of the market. It was so much fun getting to be a part of that event and seeing all the vendors and just getting to connect with people. So I definitely think this is one that I would look into doing again next year. Oh, I did also break one thing, actually two things now that I think about it. I did break two things because of the wind. The wind knocked over one of my jewelry stands and it busted the base. And then the other thing that broke because of the wind was my A-frame. Otherwise, we were good, I promise. It sounds like a chaotic event, it really does. But it wasn't that chaotic. Once we kind of got into the groove of things, it was totally fine. That is the gist of this event. It was a good day and I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, found it interesting or useful or helpful in any kind of way. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up too, because that also helps out my channel so much and I greatly appreciate it. And lastly, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so that way you don't miss any of my future uploads. I am going to be doing some more X-Tool project ideas, talking about on-site engraving and my experience with that, and kind of showing you more behind the scenes. All right, you guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.